Hey everyone, it's Vicky and I'm here in New York still, and it's one of my last days here until I head out to Hawaii again. Had a great time and I treated it like a vacation, and honestly I think I had to leave New York in order to really appreciate it as a vacation. And I suggest you do the same where you live. If you can get away at any type of, or even if you live in a place where people go on vacations and you don't get to enjoy it like a vacation, honestly, just do a staycation and it will change your whole perspective of where you live. I wish I had done it sooner. Okay, so I want to talk about confidence, and I've touched on this subject so many times because it is so important. It is truly the best way to get to a healthy lifestyle. I really believe that, because if you're confident, you could do whatever you want without anybody's approval, and you could really hold your head up high, and you don't have to explain anything to anybody that you don't want to. And I mean, I find it a pleasure to explain everything about, my lifestyle, because I think it's so beneficial and so great. And I'm so glad I found it, and I wish others have, told me about it sooner. But confidence is so key. How do you get confidence? It's like, you're a shy person, or you've never had confidence, or you've been put down since you're a kid. It's probably hardwired, from when you're a child. How do you get confidence from not having confidence? Well, I haven't always had so much confidence. I'm one of 5 children, so I did have this ability to want to just speak out. I wasn't always heard, but I did have this ability because there was a lot of competition in my family. And if you wanted something, you had to try to get it. Good strategies to get confidence. I would say my number one way to get it would be to feel your best. Feeling your best will give you such clarity when you're tired and you feel like you are sluggish, and there's no way, even if you have confidence, it won't really shine through, and you really won't feel it because you'll just be too busy being tired. So I would say sleep would be the number one way to get confidence. The number one way, even without having to do anything, you're just going to feel so much better. Eating well, a clean diet, will also give you confidence because you'll look better and you'll feel better, and you'll want to be able to, express yourself in a better way. When you're dulled down with foods that aren't good for you, you're not going to feel like expressing yourself. And I think it's very, very sexy and very confident to be able to express yourself at any given time. Number 3, I would say exercise. Another good way to look good, another good way to feel good. And exercise will just give you the human growth hormone that will continue to produce after you're done exercising. You'll get that runner's high no matter what kind of movement you're doing. Brisk walking, running, cycling, whatever you're doing, yoga, stretching, whatever makes you feel good, you will exude confidence because you will feel much better. It's all going back to the same thing. Now, as far as not being shy, that seems to be a big problem for a lot of people. I said I was going to write a book on this, and I still might. I just, I never get around to it because I love my life so much. I don't want to sit down and write it all down. I just Snapchat it or I vlog it or whatever it is. But I would say that being shy is a handicap. Yeah, I would constitute that as a handicap. It's not your fault. I'm not saying that it's something that you're doing on purpose, but there's got to be a way where you know how to get past that, get past that surface, scratch the surface, and continue to do that until you get used to talking to people. Ask for directions more. Go over to people more in the pharmacy and try to ask them a question. Don't be shy as far as, I'm telling you don't, but it's easier said than done. I'm not a shy person, so I don't know how it feels to be super shy. I feel badly for people that aren't getting what they want because they're so shy. I was the one in class that heard the right answer and would raise my hand or blurt it out because I wasn't shy, and I'd get credit for it. Of course, sometimes I gave the credit where it was due. Now, of course, I always give credit where it's due. That's another thing. If you're really, really gracious and you're really good to people, I think that will help your confidence, because people will want to help you. People will honestly want to be with you. So if you're a good listener, believe it or not, that will create confidence, because people will feel closer to you and want to tell you more. And when you bond with people, it gets easier and easier to bond with other people. Is this making sense? It all is contagious. It will all become ingrained in what you do. And if you are really good with people, then that's half the battle. Let me tell you, that's 90%. If you're good with people, that's 90% of your battle. If you know how to deal with people, and I would say, like anyone, anywhere, that will take you so far. You'll be able to talk to anybody on the line at the bank, the DMV, waiting for your airline to take off. You could sit next to somebody and literally have a conversation with them. You could have the gift of the gab. You could be a people person without even knowing it, because you never really try. But if you get closer and closer with people, then you have these relationships. Then you're going to get so used to it, it's going to be second nature. So try to really hone in on relationships and make them stronger and better, and it will take you far. I know my husband is a very, very shy person, and he got a lot more confidence being married to me. Not just because I rubbed off on him, but also because he's confident in his relationship with me, that he knows I'll back him up, or he could take it to the next level. And that's what I'm talking about. If you have good relationships and you maintain them, then you will get so used to doing that anybody else will be easy to talk to. Does it make sense to you? I really hope that people get more confidence, because with confidence, and especially with the message of health, you could change the world. You really could. All right, well, having said that, I did see a great play last night, the Gloria Estefan story. It's called On Your Feet on Broadway. It is, I'm not kidding, since I'm 2 years old, I'm 46 soon, I've been seeing musicals on Broadway, and I'm telling you, this was the top 5. This was the top 5. Get On Your Feet, Gloria Estefan, Emilio Estefan story. I was never a big fan of theirs. I really honestly didn't really need to go. But I gotta say, their journey and hustling and getting out there and having the confidence to get out there and just keep moving has gotten those people to the top. They were at the top at one point, and they had sold so many albums, and that's confidence, man. That is, I applauded so loud. I was standing ovation for this play. So it's called Get On Your Feet. If you're looking for a show that might help you with confidence, that's one story that was amazing. And the singing and the performing and the acting was incredible. This woman was exactly like Gloria Estefan. In fact, I heard Gloria Estefan was in the back row, and she goes every night and then slips out the door. But anyway, I didn't see her. I don't know if that's just talk. And I'm moving on with this conversation. So all of this encompasses confidence. I hope you get some. Get good at your craft. Get good at whatever you're doing. And then you'll have the confidence to get out there in the world and show it off. Okay? That's what I have to say for now. Take care. Bye.